And then it's like, why are you asserting yourself into something that has nothing to do with you? You know what I'm saying? Because
That,
it's weird. It's weird, and it's just like, do you want them?
I mean,
Like,
that's
if you're
that
not,
for me. That's the part for me. It's like, damn, like for me, it's more so of like, I'm gonna just be real with you. Like, if I'm a woman, right, and I have a man, I have a boyfriend that does the same exact thing. Boyfriend do what I do, content creation, right? Why am I worried? Why am I on? First of all, why am I on your channel so much? Why am I worried about you? Why am I on your channel so much? That's my thing right there. It's like you have a boyfriend to do, so you need to keep an eye on him. When you in a relationship, you don't have much room to focus on what somebody may not or maybe having going on. You feel me? It's like, and so just for that simple reason, for me, it's weird, and it's like, damn, like yo, you know what I'm saying? Even though we're not mentioning no names, it's like, damn, I'm cool with your dude. Like, I'm cool with your boyfriend. Me and your boyfriend cool. You know what I'm saying? We do content together. We do music together. You know, all type of shit. And and it's like, damn, like I think it's been a little bit over a year, probably 2 years. Like I always get information transferred through this person, and it's like, lady, like why are you watching me so much when your boyfriend does the same exact thing, content creation, sitting on 100,000 subs, literally, or 80,000 or something like that. I'm over here with some pocket change. Why focus on me? Why is the focus on me? And why we trying to focus this on me? Other people around me have to get brought into it. You know what I'm saying? You know how many times people quote unquote hit me up saying, "Oh, you been too flirtatious with this person or too friendly," and ain't none of these people my girlfriends. And that's like, yo, that's really makes it difficult for me to have an all female audience because it's like, damn, I don't even know which one's here to really, you know what I'm saying, to really support me, and which one's here to kind of watch in the background and who all to just kind of transfer information of who has something to say. You have to remember it at the same time, like I'm a full grown adult. There's nothing you can tell somebody that's gonna lead me to get into trouble. Like you can't tell somebody something. Oh, I see TSM doing this or doing that, and I'm gonna like get a whooping for it or get put on punishment. So like it's just crazy to for this to even still be happening at this point. We've been doing this podcast for how long? And it's been happening before we even been doing this. And it's like, okay, at some point, that y'all was talking about boundaries yesterday. Y'all was just talking about boundaries. Um, this is where that comes in play. Like whoever this person's boyfriend is needs to set boundaries. Like, yo, first of all, not only why you focused on another man that much, right? And that's cool if you're a supporter, but like for the simple fact that we're friends. Like I'm your homeboy friend. That's how a lot of stuff gets started too. It's like, damn, do you got a crush or just something like that? And it's just like, if you support me, support me. If not, don't come over here fake supporting me. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I really want to know what you got to say about a lot of this thing.
like I told you before, me and you, we people don't understand the dynamic of our relationship and our bond. And I think a lot of people get it misconstrued. And when you dealing with a group of, like you mentioned, when you have a majority female crowd, that causes
Kiss from
issues
Jay,
within
welcome,
the,
man. Thank you for coming through, man.
that causes a lot of issues because a lot of females don't have a woman mindset. They have the mindsets of little girls, which go back and they gossip, they start stuff with people, and they make allegations and they do things that are disrespectful to the people that you have in your life. And they feel like they have a right to do so. And it's a constant competition. It's a constant, um, and that's why me and Sissy Helen was talking about how important it is to not only have boundaries but respect for the sisterhood. And I think when you have not been taught to be a woman and you have not been around a group of women, you won't conduct yourself because you don't know. You don't know what that look like. And it shows up in your actions. It shows up how you speak. It shows up in how you carry yourself. And it definitely shows up in how you interact with a woman. And the thing of it is, you know, I always respect, because me, I don't got no problems. I don't got no chill. I'll put a person on blast in a minute. But out of respect for you, I won't do that. But I'm going to just say this to this person. For you to been around for so long, why
Nah,
are you
that's
so
not the thing.
rushed?
It's the person. This person is still around. It's like, damn. Didn't I just see you like a couple weeks ago in one of the chats? And it's like, damn. Like you gotta recognize when somebody recognize you being fake. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, you gotta be like, damn. I'm doing this behind this person back, or I'm going to behind this person back, transferring information, and you still coming up in my chat saying hi to me, hello to the people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just think, once again, it's a jealousy factor. And it's just
no,
like when
we not,
you,
yo, Cloudy Gaze, we not even about to do that tonight. You ain't the focus tonight. We talking about females. We ain't even talking about you. You're not the focus tonight. You're not about to come over here and try to get the attention shifted to you. Have a nice day, sir. You will be removed from this chat. You are entitled to your own opinion, but what you saying sounds like hate. Just like what we up here discussing, we entitled to discuss what we want to discuss. And you said I'm giving off uncircumcised vibes. Well, either way it goes, mine's still the same size, whether I'm circumcised, whether I'm not.
sorry guys, something happened with his connection. Again, it's so unfortunate that as women we just can't get along. It's just really so sad and so unfortunate. And it's really, really sad, that TSM just can't come up here and keep his relationship private. He can't come up here, entertain you guys, and just give dialogue to you guys without somebody being in their feelings or somebody trying to start drama. And it's unnecessary drama, because at the end of the day, once this camera is turned off, everybody go on with their real lives. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go on with their real lives. And I think a lot of people feel like they are entitled to his life, his personal life, and they feel like they're entitled to say and do whatever they want to. And they fail to realize this man has a life outside of YouTube. He has a relationship outside of YouTube. He has children outside of YouTube. And the thing of it is, the level of disrespect, it's not going to be tolerated. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter how close you think you are to him. It don't matter what title you have convinced in yourself that you have. This man, TSM, I'm trying real hard to respect your privacy. I really am. But it's very, very difficult when you have so many people who feel like they are entitled to speak on your life. You know what I'm saying? And I think, for me, being around for so long, I've seen so much. I've seen people come and go. And the thing of it is, disrespect is just not going to be tolerated. It's just not. It's just not going to be tolerated. If you're not over here to support him, please just don't. Just don't. That half-hearted disrespect and feeling like you can say whatever you want to because you want to involve yourself in his life. Support him. Support his music. Support his vision when he puts out content. And then it's just like, if that's not what you over here for, why are you here? Why are you here? Because at the end of the day, once again, once he turns off this camera, he goes back to his real life. His real life. You know what I'm saying? And who was this? Okay. I don't know who that is, but it's just like, people got to learn that, people come over here, they want attention, they want to do all these things, and you're saying who gives a f, but you do because you're here. You saying who gives a f, but you're here. You trying to make it about you when it has absolutely nothing to do with you. You saying who gives a f, but you're here. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so unfortunate that I just hope we get to a point in time where we go from being females to full grown women. We can get along and be respectful. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to agree with each other, but we daggone sure do have to respect one another. And I just feel like that's something that's lacking. And I see it more often than not. Um, the lack of respect. And, TSM, no, I ain't gonna bite my tongue and hold my tongue for nobody. Don't matter who it is. Don't matter who it is. And anybody who got an issue with my relationship, then that's your issue. That's not my problem. You know what I'm saying? What's understood don't need to be explained. And I just feel like y'all coming over here doing this and putting so much disrespect and saying things in this chat to
The
tarnish
problem,
his character. It's horrible.
one of the problems is how close I get with people. Like I legitimately like once I'm close to you, I'm close to you. Um, and some people I'm closer to than other people. You know what I'm saying? Some people made an impact on my life, positive, way more positive than certain people have. And for that reason, I'm very close with other people. And some people don't like it. Some people don't understand it. But once again, everything don't have to be understood. Um, long as it's understood amongst the two parties. And so for the people like the lady, and it's mostly ladies, like the dudes don't even come over here, and it's not y'all supporters, but it's some people that's fake support me that comes over here, and you know what I'm saying, and it's like I'm gonna just be real with y'all, like, because you can't mask everything, and you can't hide everything. Like everything is not. I'm not gonna keep saving people's faces from what they do, and I'm not gonna do that. But I'm not gonna say any names. But I'm gonna just be real with y'all. It's like somebody that I'm cool with, like one of the dudes I am cool with, and I'm not cool with a lot of dudes on here. It's like his girlfriend just like his girlfriend constantly like it's just like everything I do it gets transferred. It don't matter who she's transferring it to, but everything I do, like she email this person, text that person, like, oh, TSM's over here being flirtatious with this person, and it's like, first of all, lady, you're not my girlfriend. Like, second of all, like, do you really want to destroy the relationship me and your boyfriend built? Because whatever for whatever reason, but the only thing I can think of, and it's like being in a relationship, the only thing I could think of, like if I'm contacting my homeboy this much and telling him like, yo, your old lady over there on Facebook, yo, she twerking for these dudes, she doing this, she doing that. I obviously got my eye on her. And so saying that to say, why am I the focus when you have a boyfriend that has 100,000 subscribers and could be doing 10 times better than me? Why am I the focus? Like, focus on your boyfriend, keep it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all got going on, keep that going on. Sometimes it becomes dangerous when you focus on what somebody else got going on because that can interfere in with what you have going on. I don't know if your boyfriend know about what you're doing or not, or spoken about this, but this is like this is not it. Like you shouldn't be focusing on another man that much. Like if I was bullying somebody, if I was online doing something like that, but like you worrying about what words I'm using with other females and yo, could y'all please make sure y'all getting these shows out of here? Thank y'all. Yeah, worrying about like what another man got going on with other, or saying to other females, or what video, dance video he might have uploaded, or how close he is to Fanny. Like, is you my fiance or is you my friend's girlfriend? Like, now I'm confused. Like, damn, when did we start talking? And so, it just kind of like it kind of makes you look crazy because it gets back to me. I am well connected. You could tell somebody that don't even like me at all. Like this person can hate my guts. It's gonna get to me. Like that's just the way it is. And at some point, like I say, I'm not gonna just like not keep. You know what I'm saying? We've been over this too much, too many times. The same instance. Yeah, go ahead, Fanny.
I, I've always told you that it's too many people who feel like they're entitled to your private life, and they're just simply are not. They're not. And people have to understand that when you come on here, you are TSM, and that's not who we know you are in your private life. And I think people get it misconstrued, and that's where they are stuck at. And they feel like they have every right to speak on your private life when they don't. They actually don't. And then in the interim of it, they're willing to destroy relationships. They're willing to destroy bonds. And then it's just like, but you have your own relationship that you need to be focusing on. Why are you worried about his? Like, why is that even your relationship with children, nonetheless? But you worried about his? Is that's weird to me. That's weird to me. Ain't no way I'm gonna sit up here and be in a relationship and worried about what the next woman is doing or what she's doing with her man. Like, why would I care? That's her relationship. That's none of my business. And I just think it just needs to stop. It just really, really needs to stop because at the end of the day, y'all not about to do this. This is not about to go in the direction you think it's gonna go. Cause I tell people all the time, I don't give a damn. Let me explain. I don't give a damn about how anybody feel about me. Cause once this camera get turned off, I go on with my real life, and I enjoy my children. I enjoy my relationship. I enjoy my friends, and that's just it. That's just it. I don't give a damn if you like me. I don't give a damn. I don't not. I mean not like me, but dislike me. That's what I meant to say. I don't give a damn. I don't, because
Yeah,
you don't pay
and
my
you know,
bills.
half of them think they know me. Like they come in yesterday. Oh, TSM has a whole fan. Like I don't, you don't know what the hell I got going on. I'm connected with people on here, whether y'all know it or not. That's been getting whose my life is like a journal to. Every single day they get an update. Like every single day, my mom's get an update. Every single day, my manager get an update. They know what's going on in my every single day life. And so I don't know if they think that they coming in here saying stuff that they think other people don't know. Like it's just mad weird to me because I wouldn't even want to be that invested in somebody's personal life that much unless I got a deep connection to them. But another thing is people likes to think that allegations could cause supporters to just stop supporting you. That's not how it happened. People like y'all can't come in here and just say something and think that everybody's just gonna stop supporting me. Because one thing about it is I'm not a YouTuber that's on here just creating content. I'm actually building relationships with everybody that's connected with me and the new people that's connected with me. Shout out to Life of Daphne, by the way. But just like all the new people, shout out to Anaya, Kiana, all the new people that's been connected with me. I give these people an opportunity to get to know me. Then I heard that the person said something about I'm working with these um teenage artists, you damn right I'm giving them a path. I'm giving them guidance. Every time I turn social media on and the females I see either twerking, shaking their butts, talking about getting a BBL, got all type of stuff going on. And it should be some kind of guidance. And right now it's not too many female leaders I see within the entertainment industry. And so hell, if ain't none of those females gonna step up to try to encourage them that they can be this person and be positive at the same time, I'm damn sure gonna be that person, regardless of what y'all might say about me, think about me, the allegations that y'all want to throw up on me. I'm just gonna be TSM, and that's it. I can't change who I am and what I do for y'all, because y'all looking at me as a character. Listen, I'm just like y'all. I have a real life too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all can say what y'all want, because I'm not supposed to respond in a certain way. Well, that's what the hell I have a manager for. What I can't say, she can't say. And so a lot of stuff that y'all trolls doing, even the ones that's watching in the background right now that's not commenting. A lot of stuff that y'all doing is not just it's just not gonna break me down. I ain't doing nothing building. As a matter of fact, within the last week, I think we gained like 50 to 100 subscribers. So the more y'all hate, the more that y'all building me, man. And I'm gonna continue to use y'all hate as a beacon of opportunity to turn it into a positive and really show people who TSM is. Oh, she came in after I gave her a shout out. That's what I'm talking about. Just shouted you out, sis. Much respect. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Daphne. Thank you for coming in, boo. The thing of it is, people got to understand, like I said, once again, this man has a life outside of YouTube. And, you know, the people that's speaking on his life, you're not entitled to that. You're not entitled. You know what I'm saying? You're speaking of things that you have no knowledge of. And quite frankly, what knowledge you think you have is really none of your business. It's none of your concern. Because at the end of the day, he's an adult. He can make whatever choices he want to make. And I just feel like, as far as his artists that he's working with, these are some beautiful, talented young ladies. And for you to put that narrative out there, you are disgusting. You are a disgusting individual. You are very disgusting. And as a woman, well, I can't call you a woman because that's not woman-like behavior, but for you to put that out there is really sad and disgusting because these young ladies have parents. They have mothers and they have fathers. For you to put that out there and for you to say those type of things, you should be embarrassed yourself. You really should be, because at the end of the day, karma has a way of hitting you in a way that you don't even expect for it to hit. And so whatever relationship you think you're trying to destroy is not going to work, because at the end of the day, TSM and this person has been friends for a very, very long time. And for you to go out of your way to try to destroy that by doing things that you should not be doing as a woman, as a mother, as a whole, it's sad and disturbing. It really is. And then it's more cowardly because you're not even you're hiding under an alias. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do something, speak it. Speak it.
Hot
Don't
or not,
hide.
Nels. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you.
And if you're not willing to do that, then just shut the hell up. Real easy. You put your top lip with the bottom lip, put them together. Simple. Shut the hell up. It's
You
not
know,
hard to do.
I wouldn't expect for a lot of them to understand anyways because they so used to the rappers that's so focused on themselves and some of them gang affiliated, the gang that they pushing um through their music, the violence that they pushing through their music, and so self focused versus me. I'm not even all the way established yet, and um I'm still trying to have a platform to where I can introduce other artists, whether I'm signing them or not. Shout out to Jasmine, shout out to Maddie, shout out to Sia, shout out to John Savata, Real Mamas, Helen, aka Didi, my mother, and we just like a bunch of people who have creative talents who want them to be showcased. And we only have each other within a small community. We don't have no Jake Pauls, there's no Mr. Beasts, we don't have no Tyler Perry's or whoever it is that put people on in the industry. We don't have those people that's here for us. All we have is us within this community. And yo, if I can be one of them people, no matter how small my platform is, to put people on. Listen, if you're 7 years old and you want to come on this thing and say your ABCs, TSM got you. I try to be so selfless with this platform. That's what Ladies Night was created for, to give the ladies a voice and opportunity. And so some people might be outsiders looking in. They so used to the babies, the little babies, And like I say, these is artists that's going to jail back to back. Young Thug just got out. The Pooh Shiesty just got out. Um, Quando Rondo just went in. King Von lost his life due to violence through music. And it's just like it's a lot of these instances because it's the type of artist that y'all want me to be, and I can't help it that I want to own all my masters. I want to develop other artists, no matter how young they are, no matter how old they are, no matter what their talent may be. Hell, they don't have to do music; they can be an engineer or electronic. Get up on this thing and show me what you do. And so that's all I'm trying to do is develop a space for teenagers, adults, even the elderly to come and showcase their talents.
Um, you said you like to be called red. The reason why the question she asked was, why are people saying bad things about UTSM? The reason why people are saying that is because they're trying to destroy his character. They're mad about a situation that has nothing to do with them. And in the interim, they're trying to destroy relationships. And they feel like coming on this platform to try to embarrass him by spreading lies and rumors. And it's just really sad. It's disgusting that people can be, once again, that invested in somebody else's life when they have a life of their own. And I
You
just
know,
think it's
family.
so
Not to cut you off, but it's weird for me because like I have never been in like a YouTube beef. I have never not once came on YouTube and said anything negative about anybody whatsoever. I have never used my creative talents to talk about anybody whatsoever. A lot of times, when people have something bad to say about me, it's a female that may be in her feelings. I don't know if you noticed not, but the audience here is just all females, and so dealing with all females, this type of stuff can happen. I've literally had females to stop supporting me because I'm showing another female too much attention or whatever the case may be. But if you do your research, I'm not involved into the negativity. But as of this moment in my career, we just now, my manager and I are just now deciding, okay, it's time to speak up. I've been so quiet for so long because I'm the face of positivity. I never really respond, and if I do, it's probably in a cute, flirtatious way. Even if it's a dude that have something to hate, to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with you, bro? You want to take me out on a date or something? And so I always like I'm that type of person. And so for years I have not spoken up for myself, and even meeting my manager 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, even meeting her, I could have that timing wrong, so she probably don't get on me about that. But even meeting her, she's like, "Yo, you can't just
really
let
2 years
people
ago.
for you. I don't.
You sleeping, y'all.
You
I'm
know what the
you way
issue is.
longer than
You
that.
know what the
But
issue is. Okay, but you know what it is, right? We don't need to talk about that, the medications and all that stuff, right? But yeah. So even when she came in, like I have never, until I met her, I've never spoke up for myself. I always let people say what they wanted to say. Let people say what they had to say, need to say. As a matter of fact, I feel like I'm too positive. There was at one point this guy that does music. He wanted to battle me. Shout out to Vizo. Is it Vizo? Shout out to him. He wanted to do a rap battle, and I think it's supposed to last like 3 or 4 episodes. And we did 2 episodes, and I felt so bad. You know what I'm saying? Due to the stuff I was saying in this rap battle, I forfeited. I'm like, yo, I can't do this no longer. Like, this ain't my character to be talking bad about somebody, even if it's just a friendly rap competition. And so I'm just like the person that really that never spoke up, but like now is the time. And for some reason, I don't know where the hate is coming from, but it's just like mostly females that's involved in their feelings, some of them not getting enough attention, and for the most part, like a lot of this be documented. Like that's why I'm glad I have my manager involved. Like it was even a point where females would like message my phone and be like, "Yo, I don't have nothing to say to you. Finish talking to that girl that you was communicating with on the wall." And I would respond like, "Yo, I'm not your boyfriend though." And this person would literally try to come and bash me, and my manager can vouch for that. And so just like dealing with a lot of women is that this happens.
like I said, I'm gonna respect your wishes and not say what I want to say because you know me, my mouth is slick, and I'm just gonna be respectful and respect your privacy. But I just feel like people got to understand you are not entitled to this man's personal life. You're just not. If you're not over here to offer him genuine support, then ask yourself, why are you here? Like, why are you here? I mean, when you click off, don't you go home to your real life? Don't you deal with your real life, whether you have a significant other or not? So it's not fair for people to come on here and just be like, oh, you know, I'm not going to support him because of this, or you in competition. What are you competing for? If you over here, you have one common goal, and that's to support someone you say you support, his music, his videos, the movie he's worked on, skits. so on and so forth. But if you have any other motive, then why are you here? Like real talk, why are you here? It's 11,000 people, and you think you're gonna give his undivided attention just to one? It's 11,000 people to one person. That's a lot of people, and it's not fair that this continues to go on. It's just not. So once again, like I said, I could say so much, but I won't, because TSM is the nicer one. I'm really not. Like you said, I'm a hurricane in heels. But
Yeah, nah, I just like because I don't believe in like I don't want to bash nobody's name or I don't want like because I have no choice right now. There's nothing nobody can say about me in a video or on a video that can say yo, this was negative what he did or this was bad, and I want to keep that straight like because right now the only thing somebody can come on here and say is my music sucks or I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? That's the two things they like to say about me. And so right now they can't say nothing about me. And so I'd rather keep it that way, even though it's like I could just be like, yo, like you gotta stop, lady. You got a boyfriend. Me and him is very cool. I'm gonna need you to chill out watching me so close. I could do all of that and say the people's name and stuff like that, but I'm just not really I don't wanna leave no bad nothing bad on my name. No bad print.
but you have to understand, you can't please everybody. That's not what your position is. That's not what your position is. If may I ask your name, Miss Manager? They call me Fanny P. um, but people got to understand that you over here just like most people to entertain, and I think a lot of people, they get upset when you um not always available to engage with everybody, because like I said, it's 11,000 people. We're constantly working, we're constantly doing, coming up with new ideas, new concepts, new music. We have artists. I have 4 artists that I manage. He has what, 4 now? You have 4 now that you're managing yourself. So it's just like, all those people need our undivided attention. All those people, and if you don't know, I manage TSM. So, and there's other things that I do as well. And people have to understand, you can't say you support him, but you get upset about who he spends his time with. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. It makes no sense to get upset and to come on this platform, and you want to bash him. You want to say some of the most foul, disgusting things, because at the end of the day, character assassinations are just so despicable, when you should be focused on what you got going on instead of worrying about what somebody else got going on. Because at the end of the day, if I'm going to support Daphne, I'm going to support Daphne. You feel me? At the end of the day, if I'm going to support Bree Bree, I'm going to support Bree Bree. If I, at the end of the day, if I'm going to support Red, I'm going to support Red. I'm not going to get on here and be like, oh, here we go. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that. I'm going to give you 1,000% of my support. Now, if you want to be on some disrespect because you feel some type of way, then you know what? I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I'm going to keep it a buck. And so my whole thing is that people need to understand and learn. If you're over here to support him, support him. Anything other than that, what are you here for?
Yo, I want to just real quick say, everybody that's in the chat, please connect with each other, especially if you're a content creator. Just kind of like keep everybody in the same circle. Just make sure we growing and operating off each other and showing each other some love. Yeah, definitely. And so we got like 3 more minutes on here, y'all. And we had to address this. So unfortunately, the podcast will be removed until tomorrow. So we're gonna have to reschedule that. But we definitely had to address this. Hey, Ashley, I wasn't ignoring you. I seen you come in. Much respect. I really appreciate you. Hey, VV, my best friend. I really appreciate you coming in here. And so, yeah, y'all. I don't know because I'm getting bigger at this point. At this time, and I'm growing at a rapid rate. I don't know. That's why they hate. Cause y'all remember at some point it was hard to even get the trolls to come over here and support. But like it's gonna happen, y'all. And just know my mods, especially my mods, just kind of get rid of them. And that's why, like I said, I'm excited that I took time to kind of, instead of being a YouTuber that just create and go back to look at the views, I kind of invest myself and my time into getting to know y'all. I always tell people my information is public. You always can talk to me on the community wall, no matter what it is. I'm always going to be available and there just to kind of let y'all get to know me as a person and who I am, because it's very, very easy for somebody to tell you something about someone and you be manipulated by that and stay away from that person, than you to be around that person and actually learn who they are yourself. And so that's going to be my focus. Fanny, before we get out of here, you got anything you want to say or touch about, talk about?
I just want to say, let me find her comment. Let me find her comment. I want to just say shout out to Miss Vivi. Um, if you didn't read her comment, I want you to read her comment. She's so very accurate on everything that she said in her comment. And that's the mindset people need to have when they come over here to support. Because at the end of the day, it's about a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? We may not all get along, we may not all like each other, but respect is a must. It is a must because this is a channel that's going to grow and thrive off of interaction with one another, supporting him. Anything other than that is not needed or warranted. And if that's not what your mindset is, just remove yourself because you're wasting time for people who really want to be here because you're a distraction. You making it about you, you making it about your feelings. And at the end of the day, that's not what this is. That's not what this is. So I just want to say thank you, Vivi, for putting that in the comments, as well as Daphne, Bree Bree, Kiana, Sissy Helen. Um, I think you say your name was Red. You want to be referred to as Red. Um, Thank you, ladies, because I just want you guys to know that, you know, your support does not go unnoticed. It does not go unrecognized. And
Also, shout out to Hot or Not Nails too. She been in the chat, like
that's
she
Red.
been.
She said she want her
That's
name to
red.
be Red.
Red. Okay. Cool. Cool.
And
I
I
just
just want
respect people that, because she obviously seen a bunch of hate towards me. And so, because some people when they read a bunch of hate or see a bunch of hate, they just be like, "Yo, I'm gonna just stay away. I don't know what's going on." But she took the time to listen to what my answer when she asked, "Why do people got so many bad things to say about me?" And so, just for you to stay and kind of listen to my side is a bonus. Go ahead, Fanny. You muted. You muted.
um I just want to say shout out to you, Miss Red, that you took the time out to ask questions. I really appreciate that because a lot of people don't do that. And thank you, Kiki. Um, I appreciate you so much, girl. You know you a diamond to me. Um, so I just want to say thank you for coming over here, asking questions, and making your own mind up and having your own opinion and thoughts, not only about TSM but myself as well. So I really appreciate that so very much because I don't get that too often. So shout out to my bestie, Bree Bree, my little sister,
Wait,
my
did she
little
see the
diamond.
video? Did she see the video of the?
I
Did she
sent
see?
you.
She
I
seen
told
it.
you. Hmm. She saw it. She saw it. Um, and so, and that's another thing I want people to understand that TSM he gives support back to the people who support him. You know what I'm saying? Like if you haven't already seen, the meals that he made for Bree Bree, and and other people in the chat, that's a that's genuine support. That's genuine support. So I just want everybody to know that you know that you are appreciated, you are recognized as well. Like I said, it's 11,000. He can't get to everybody. He might not get to you this week, even this month, but he will get to you. You know what I'm saying? Even if I got to be like, hey, TSM, you know, you got to get in contact. You know what I'm saying? You got to get in contact. So, and he will. I might have to stay on him a little bit, but he'll get to you. So, I just want to say, you know, thank you for Miss Red for your coming over here. I really appreciate you for your question and your just your mindset. I just really appreciate that. And as well as you, Daphne, too, because Daphne be killing it, honey.
Yeah,
Daphne
hey,
be over there doing
I'm
her
about to make
thing.
her, I'm about to make her meal when I get off with her. I'm gonna make the Daphne meal.
Daphne, look, Daphne be over here. Daphne don't be chewed. Daphne don't be over here playing. Daphne be like, listen, I don't got time for no food, you know. But I appreciate that, Daphne, as well. Thank you so much. So I just want to say thank you for coming over here and to giving genuine support. Of course, we can't forget the woman of the hour, Mama Helen, my sissy poo. We can't, and the bestie, VV. Thank you so much for that powerful comment, VV. I really appreciate that. That meant a lot. Um, so I just want to say thank you to everybody who joined him tonight, joined us. Shout out to the replay gang, the Cloud Watchers as well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all because you know TSM need love too. So you know, if y'all see anybody being disrespectful in the chat, please don't even hesitate. Just remove them. Remove them. No more timing out. Get them out of here because their opinion don't matter. It does not matter. So I want to say thank you once again for everybody who joined us tonight. TSM, anything you want to say in closing?
Bless you all. Just make sure that y'all say a prayer before y'all go to sleep. I don't care if it's you go to the bathroom, you say, "Oh, thank God, that felt good." You know, whatever you do this tonight. Just try to emphasize a prayer up in there. And also shout out to my homie Simeon. He got me right. I told y'all he was gonna get my pendant back hanging out. We the people that say they missed it seeing the TSM on the TSM. There we go. Everything still everything. He even gave me the 10 karat gold chain for free that came with it. And so shout out to him. I told y'all he gonna shout you out, bro. Much respect. I will post your Instagram on my community wall. Good night, everybody. Fanny, I appreciate you coming up here. You always got my back, and that's a big bonus with you. Yeah, shout out to hot or not to nails. I gotta make sure I get back with you. Love y'all, Bree. Good night, Zay Zay. Good night, Virginia. Good night, Kiki, Daphne, everybody else that came through. Even the trolls just watching in the background. Good night to y'all too. Somebody got a troll, right, to keep the balance even.
Good night, everybody.